Also tonight, there may be a conviction, but the case against Cory Bigsby is far from over. In fact, we're expected to hear more about the investigation tomorrow. That is when Norfolk's Police Chief Mark Talbot will talk to the media.
You'll remember Talbot was police chief in Hampton when Bigsby's son Codi was reported missing in January of 2022. Also today, we got a look at Cory Bigsby's new mugshot as he awaits sentencing in June. Tonight, an inside look at how the trial played out from someone who knows the process well. Here's 10 on your side's Lauren Moss.
Legal expert and former Virginia Beach Commonwealth's attorney Harvey Bryant said this case relied on circumstantial evidence since Codi has never been found. He says this is still good evidence and in this case led to a conviction. Cory Bigsby guilty of second-degree murder and hiding his son's body. The verdict for advocate groups was justice for 3-year-old Codi Bigsby, but they still had one question.
I am so glad we got justice for that baby. Now where's that baby at?
The Hampton police chief says the division is not giving up the search, but the fact that the Commonwealth didn't know where Codi was didn't seem to hurt this case for the jury. Harvey Bryant, former Virginia Beach Commonwealth's attorney, says this is one of many cases where there has been a conviction without a body. He said prosecuting a murder case really comes down to good facts.
A lot of evidence other than the body itself that would corroborate the fact that there had been a murder, that the person is in fact dead, and that kind of information comes from statements of the defendant.
In this case, the Commonwealth presented a letter from the defendant, Cory Bigsby, that says Codi was beaten to death.
If you have some statement by the defendant or an email or a plan or a letter, so things like that have major impacts with judges and juries. It goes to help prove that this person is the one who murdered the victim that hasn't been found yet.
Brian says the evidence in this case must have been overwhelming if the jury came back in less than 2 hours.
I think it's indicative of the prosecution really did their job, that the evidence was fully sufficient for the jury.
Anton Bell, the Hampton Commonwealth's attorney, says he is not lowering his sentencing recommendations if Cory reveals where Codi is. Bryant agrees with this strategy. Bell told us he is going for 45 years on both of these charges. The sentencing is set for June 18th. I'm Lauren Moss, 10 on your side.